You are trying to fit a size 10 destiny into a size 5 life. It is stretching you, squeezing you, and tearing you apart inside. There is a deep spiritual reason you don't fit in anymore. There is a reason the conversations that entertained you now bore you. There is a reason the places you used to love now feel small and cramped. You are not depressed or going through a difficult, dark season. You are spiritually outgrowing your current, comfortable level. God is calling you higher into a new dimension of your purpose. Just like a child gets painful, growing pains in their legs, your spirit is having divine growing pains right now. God is stretching you to prepare you for a powerful new level. You cannot possibly stay on the safe, comfortable ground floor. Not when God has already built a glorious penthouse for you. Today, I will reveal 7 biblical signs. God is issuing a summons. He is summoning you to come up higher into your divine calling. These are the holy symptoms of your spiritual elevation, and sign number 1 is the one that hurts your heart the most. Sign 1, the thin air principle. The first sign you are going higher is that you are losing friends. This is a simple spiritual principle of divine elevation. As you climb a massive spiritual mountain, the air gets thinner. Not every person has the spiritual lung capacity to breathe up there. If you try to carry everyone from your past with you on this climb, you will spiritually suffocate and never reach the summit. In Genesis 12, God gave Abraham a powerful, life-changing command. He said, "Get out of your country, from your family, from your father's house." God could not release the promised blessing until Abraham left. He could not bless him until he left his old familiar environment. If people are falling away from your life right now, or if you feel a deep, holy loneliness in this season, you must not panic or think God is punishing you. Elevation in the spirit always requires a holy separation. God is not taking people away to hurt your tender heart. He is lightening your spiritual load so you can finally climb. Sign 2, the stale manna. The second sign is a holy dissatisfaction with yesterday's blessings. You used to be genuinely happy with your job and your position. You used to be content with your current level of prayer and faith. But now, all of that feels dry and tastes like spiritual cardboard. In the Bible, the Israelites ate miraculous manna from heaven. It was good, and it sustained them through their wilderness journey. But the very day they finally entered the promised land, the daily provision of manna completely and utterly stopped. God let the old miraculous food dry up for a powerful reason. He wanted them to start eating the fresh fruit of the promised land. If you are bored with your current spiritual level right now, it is because God has sovereignly ruined your old appetite. He ruined it so you will develop a holy hunger for great. He is making your comfortable nest feel sharp and unpleasant. He is doing it so you will finally have the courage to fly. Sign 3, the gravity of glory. The third sign is a fierce, intensified spiritual warfare. Have you noticed the moment you got serious about God? That very moment, all hell seemed to break loose in your life? That intense opposition is not a bad sign or a sign of failure. That is the powerful spiritual law of gravity in operation. The higher you attempt to climb in the spirit, the stronger and fiercer the spiritual wind will blow against you. The enemy does not waste his time fighting people sitting down. He fights the ones who are bravely taking the mountain for God. New levels in your destiny will always bring new devils. The powerful resistance you feel is proof you are ascending. If you were sliding backwards down the hill, it would be easy. The holy struggle is the clear evidence of your spiritual progress. Sign 4, the white glove test. The fourth sign is a sudden holy sensitivity to all sin. When you are living in a dark spiritual basement, you simply do not see the dust or the dirt on the floor. But when you move up to the bright, clean sunroom, when the pure light of God floods into your spirit, you will see every single speck of dirt and every stain. As you get closer to God, who is absolute perfect light, things you used to easily tolerate will suddenly disgust you. You can no longer watch the same ungodly movies and shows. You can no longer laugh at the dirty, crude jokes with friends. You can no longer hold on to that old, bitter grudge in your heart. 1 Peter 1:16 commands us to be holy because God is holy. This new desire for purity is not religious legalism. This is divine alignment with the heart of your Father. You are cleaning up your spiritual house because the King is coming. Sign 5, the eagle's eye. The fifth sign is a dramatic change in your spiritual vision. You start seeing every problem as a divine opportunity. Chickens look down at the ground and only see bugs to eat. Eagles look from the sky and see vast, beautiful horizons. When God calls you higher, He gives you His heavenly vision. You stop complaining about your difficult family situation. You start powerfully prophesying God's future over them. You stop worrying anxiously about your monthly bills. You start trusting Jehovah Jireh, your provider, completely. You start seeing your entire life from God's perfect perspective. You stop sweating all the small, meaningless stuff of life. You stop because you are now flying high above it all. Sign 6, the gift of no. The sixth sign is very specific and often feels like rejection. God starts firmly closing doors you desperately wanted to walk through. You tried with all your might to get that new, better job, but the company said a firm, final no to your application. You tried to date that person you were so attracted to, but they walked away from you without any explanation. In Acts 16, the Apostle Paul tried to go preach in Asia, but the Holy Spirit directly forbade him from going there. Why would God block a good missionary door like that? Because God had a much bigger assignment in Macedonia. God is closing the good doors in your life right now. He is closing them because they only lead to the basement. He wants you to take the divine elevator all the way to the roof. His loving no is not a personal rejection of you or your dreams. It is a holy redirection to a much higher place in your destiny. Sign 7, the heavy mantle. The final sign is the ultimate goal of your entire elevation. You completely stop living only for yourself and your own needs. When you are living on the ground level of spiritual life, you only worry about your own bills and your own comfort. You only think about your own life and your own small problems. But when God calls you up to a much higher place in Him, He powerfully breaks your heart for the things that break His. You start crying real tears for lost, hurting souls around you. You start feeling a deep desire to help the poor and the needy. You start caring deeply about the advancement of God's kingdom. This new burden is the sacred mantle of spiritual leadership. God is beginning to trust you with the care of His precious people. He is calling you higher not just to bless you and make you happy. He is calling you higher to make you a mighty blessing to the world. So, take a long, honest look at your spiritual life today. See the lonely, shrinking circle of friends around you. Feel the holy dissatisfaction with your current blessings. Acknowledge the intense, spiritual battles you are fighting. Embrace your new, deep hunger for personal holiness. Recognize the new, eagle-eyed vision God has given you. Accept the closed doors as divine redirection from heaven, and welcome the heavy new burden for other people's souls. These are not random accidents or punishments from God. These are the divine stair steps to your glorious future. God is shouting to your spirit right now. Come up here. Do not look down at what you are leaving in the valley. Do not look back with longing at your old, comfortable life. You must fix your spiritual eyes on Jesus and keep climbing. The breathtaking view from the top is worth every painful step. If you are ready to answer this high calling from God, I need you to seal this powerful word with a step of faith. Subscribe to this channel and join our spiritual family. We are a mighty family of divine climbers and warriors. We do not stay on the low, comfortable ground of life. You truly belong here with people who are also ascending. And I want you to make a powerful declaration of ascent. If you are going higher with God from this day forward, type this simple, profound phrase in the comments below. I am moving up. Type it with bold, unwavering faith in your heart. Leave the low, small life completely behind you now. Share this video with a friend who feels spiritually stuck. Tell them this life-changing, liberating truth today. God is calling you up higher than you have ever been. You must keep climbing, no matter how hard it gets. I'll see you at the glorious summit in the next video.